What's up, YouTube family? Gerald Greenlee here with Clean Green Lawn Service in beautiful South Georgia. Hey, hope y'all are having a great day today. It is Tuesday here, 5:58 in the morning. 003's already gone. He's actually going to stop and pick Z-Man up at his house because everything they're doing is down there today. Well, actually, he's going to meet him at the gas station, but right there in town. And I'm going to run up here, I think, to a little local restaurant. I used to go in there and have breakfast. Actually, when I was pastoring, I used to go in there a lot, you know, when I was pastoring here. And so it's, I mean, I can't start till 8 o'clock. So go pill around, I reckon. Go see what the local folks doing. You know, go get caught up on all the local politics and, you know, all that kind of stuff, right? Y'all know how that is. I guess a bunch of them still eat there. I really don't know. So, just going to go by and check it out. So, anyway, check back with y'all. Man, I done ate so much I don't even want to work now. Whew, that was good, though. Went to a little restaurant here. Hadn't been there in a while. Hoping to see some of the folks from town. But I don't guess most of them going up there anymore, or not like they used to. So I used to be this community here because I live outside of it, but you know, when you're a pastor in the community, I spend a lot of time in the community. As a full-time pastor, I had a lot more time, right? Now I'm out mowing and making sure things are getting done, but so man, I got to know so many people in that restaurant, just up there just hanging out, you know. So anyway, it's all good though. Maybe I'll catch them another time. It is 7:49. I'm headed to the first one. The guys have already got rained on. They left where they were cutting at and went over to the next city because the radar kind of had it localized to that area, and they were coming back to where it was raining, and the radar showed it should be moving out of there by now. So I told them just to hang out, you know, and see what it did if it was raining when they got back. You know, we need the rain, so I can't complain about it. It's bad that it comes on a week like this where we've taken a day out of the schedule. Which really we hadn't taken a whole day out because Wednesday we try not to work anyway. I've let them work some on Wednesday because I haven't been with them, and it just keeps them from having to work, you know, 11 hours on a hot day. So instead of working 2 11s, they can kind of work, you know, 3 7-hour days or whatever. But anyway, I got rain starting to come on my window now, headed to the first one, but I ain't gonna worry about it if it don't, I mean, unless it really starts raining, and it looks like it's raining up there. But shoot, I'll cut in this. I mean, I don't even let something like this stop me. And this yard I'm cutting over here now is a sand hill, so you ain't gotta worry about it being wet. You might get wet, but you ain't gotta worry about the grass being wet. There it comes. So anyway, let me get over here and see what we got. All right, it drizzled on me most of the time, but kind of stopped right towards the end, so I'm able to get that one done. Now the next one I'm going to is probably a total of 4.5 acres. It's 2 properties. And what I'm gonna do, I think, is probably cut them individual. Normally I just do it all together, but I'm gonna cut the smaller one first, see how things go, and you know, just kind of go from there. Again, if it's a light drizzle, even a light rain, I keep chopping, but you know, do what you got to do, right? And some of these folks, they like, well, you don't have to come out and cut in the rain, and people don't understand you have a schedule, you know. Like, I'm not out here, you know, working in this just for the money, you know. And I think some people think we don't skip and we come and cut in the rain because, well, they want to check. I'll take a whole week off, man. Shut down for a whole week. But you know what the problem is? The vast majority of the customers, they don't want that. They're like, hey, my grass didn't get cut, you know. So the ones that think, well, it's raining, you don't have to do it today, it's fine. I wouldn't come out here in the rain and do it. I'm thinking, well, you know, if we don't do it today, then we're not going to do it till next week, you know. And then that messes up the schedule for next week. So it's just one of them things you just have to keep kind of plugging along, you know. So, and hey, I ain't complaining because, again, we need the rain. The thing is, it's raining, even in the county I live in, it's raining in spots. Like, it rained pretty good where they went to cut this morning, but on the other side of that and on this side of it, it's not really raining. So it can be confusing because, you know, you hop in the truck and it's not raining, you get to where you're going to cut at and it's flooding. And you're like, well, dang. You know, then you get back to the house, it's not raining. You go, well, is it raining where we were at? You know, it's just one of those things. So I have learned to use the radar, and the radar, you know, if you keep an eye on it, it'll kind of tell you. You can kind of see when stuff's going out, and you can kind of see what's coming in behind it as far as heavy rain. Now, it ain't gonna predict this little mist and all that, but you know, that's just something we just have to live with. So anyway, get on to the next one. All right, there's the trailer park, and here's the farm. So, and it's only 11:21. How'd I get done 2 hours early? The Super Duty's back there. The guys, because of the way the rain did, they ended up skipping 2 of them. One of them was a business, and by the time they got back, it was full of people. And the other one was a house that's got a very wet area in the back, and it was flooding when they went through. They went by there twice. So when they got done with their last one, they just called to see if I need some help. And I said, well, I don't really need help. I said, but the way it's looking, it's rained on me the whole time there, but it's just a mist. And I said, if y'all want to run on out here, because there's only about 4 miles down the road here. I said, if y'all want to come out and help me, we'll get this thing knocked out. So in about 20 minutes with all of us there, it was done. You know, so maybe 30, but still, that's an hour and a half with one person though. So, you know, I would have actually been done, but I was planning on being done at 12:30 back home at 1. So I got done about an hour and 10 minutes early, so, because they helped. Anyway, it's wet as can be up here. They said when they were coming out here, that little short ride, said it was raining so hard you couldn't see 2 or 3 cars in front of you. So it's just real patchy. So we're trying to work around. It's not the most efficient way to do it, not the most profitable way, obviously, to do it, but you know, we need to get them done. So if we have some decent weather tomorrow, we'll get everything else knocked out. Won't be no problem. Even if they would have been able to do their other 2, those other 2 together wouldn't have took, I mean, it wouldn't have been an hour for both of them. So they would have been done, you know, about 12 o'clock, and I'd have been done at 12:30. So still not a bad day. Probably, I haven't figured up, you know, what we generated today, but I know, you know, just 3 properties was $500 and something, and we had 3 more on top of that, I guess, 3 or 4. I guess 4. I don't even know how many we had to do today. So anyway, no footage today as usual. And listen, I don't mind y'all commenting. A gentleman commented yesterday. He said, I'm not trying to be, you know, ugly or, you know, whatever. I mean, he meant it in a kind way. He said, but, you know, I really like to see some mowing. And, you know, I get that. I understand that. I don't take offense to that. It is a lawn channel, right? And, you know, but like I've said before, like one of the issues is right now, what we're cutting's a bunch of half-dead grass. And when I record, I like to get something that's thick, you know, something like that. And we just don't have any of that anywhere right now. So hopefully, after this rain comes through and things thicken up, I'll try to at least get y'all some time lapse or something in a video. But anyway, headed home. Hey, just need to do a quick closing for the video. Appreciate you watching. My prayer for you is always the same, that the Lord might richly bless you and that you might see all of your blessings as from Him.